Yesterday, I was thinking about how most people don't even partially understand what God is, but only either accept Him completely or deny Him completely. For example, I was reading comments on the internet on a site on this topic related to God in general, and from below a fool had written a comment which is the following. I will quote him. Why do I have to pray to God when I earn my own living? And why do I have to pray to someone when I manage my own life? Something of that sort. When I read this comment, I immediately felt how the person who wrote it radiates negativity and pessimism, as well as hatred towards God in one form or another, and it's as if he thinks that you don't need to pray to God if He doesn't fulfill your selfish desires and needs or something like that. And I thought about such fools like him, how many of them there are, it's disgusting. Now I will define and determine how I imagine God. In my opinion, He is neither he nor she. He has no specific name, no specific type and form. He does not need anything to exist, and He is outside the laws of existence of the reality in which we find ourselves, not because He does not exist, but because He is not subject to mass and everything else except Him. He is neither a nanny to look after anyone. He is not obliged to pay attention to anyone just like that because others will demand it of Him. He does not owe anyone anything, but we owe Him everything. God is everywhere and nowhere at all times and at no time. He is simultaneously present and absent, sees and hears everything, feels everything, understands everything that is without problem or difficulty, but with ease. He is outside time and space, outside any laws of nature and the universe. He exists and does not exist simultaneously because He is not bound by these concepts. He does not perceive the suffering of organisms as they perceive it for themselves. Yes, He understands it, but it does not matter to Him, because He is so powerful that the cries of the weak cannot even reach Him if He Himself does not want it to be so, or vice versa. God is in everything, in the oxygen we breathe and the bread we eat, the place we live and the conditions associated with them. God is reality itself. He does not need our prayers or our denial of Him. This does not affect Him directly. We are the ones who need Him all the time, because if He is not there, we will die immediately, because if He abandons us completely, reality itself will disintegrate and deconstruct, and therefore we, together with it, we not only humans, but everything that exists in it, alive or not. Now, do you understand from my point of view, my friend, why I am so disgusted by people who insult and curse God or completely despise Him? This is so disgusting to them. They destroy and deny themselves in this way, but above all they do it with pride, arrogance, and confidence in their choice of this decision of theirs, which is a tragedy and a perversion. God can be everything He wants specifically, and at the same time be nothing specific, and this happens simultaneously and simultaneously. He can be everywhere at all times, and nowhere at no time. Before Him, eternity is nothing more than a child before Him, and for us it is infinity. The possibility that He created us not for a grandiose reason but simply out of boredom is the most logical answer that is impartial but pragmatically real. He can, if He wants to, answer your prayers if they are sincere and you are worthy of obtaining or keeping what you pray for, but He will do it in His own way and standards, not according to your perceptions. But at the same time, if He doesn't want to help you more than you deserve, He's still the only one who can refuse you and still be righteous and not bad, because He's already given you so much anyway before you even knew you existed. So He doesn't have to give you anything else if He thinks it's right by His standards. He's not bad. He's not good. He doesn't want anything from us, and we want everything from Him, either directly or indirectly. Some pray to Him sincerely and specifically. Others steal from His existence and think it's theirs, and that they deserve it because they think so in their stupid heads. But we all live on rent in His territory, which is all-encompassing. It is so foolish to have such souls who try to pretend to be independent before God, while they exist thanks to His permission, which He can withdraw for them at any time, but does not do so out of condescension. And instead of realizing this fact and asking for forgiveness, they become more and more arrogant. This is pure scum, not people.